Money is finally going where expected. It's coming back into the United States right now. Money is finally going where it's expected. It's coming back into the United States right now. And making it easy for us to make some money. But let me show you where this is. I'll take you back to, I guess it was May and June. And you remember that everybody in the world was saying you cannot possibly, the stock market had been selling off for a couple of months, and everybody said this is the end because you can't possibly do anything. There will never be a rally or anything else until you have employment improved. And the fact is, what we were saying at the time was, forget about that. All of the money is going to be made in the emerging markets. Money is pouring in, and there are terrific bargains to be made. You can buy sovereign bonds from Indonesia and Malaysia and all of those places. They're paying way too much interest rate for how safe they are. They were quite safe. The big spread between them and treasuries, it was enormous. And so it was so easy to make money, and buying the stocks of Indonesia and Malaysia. And what I'm showing you right now is a picture of where we were right then, and I'm looking at my computer to see the picture that I'm going to show you. It is showing you the Colombian Exchange Traded Fund, the Chilean Exchange Traded Fund, the great company Ecopetrol, which is the Colombian oil company. It was Alicia's stock pick back then, and General Electric, to compare it. And remember that at the time, what people were saying was, if you want to participate in the world economy, and what you should do is go and buy these multinational American companies. And you'll do great if you do that. Go buy multinational American companies, because you'll get the American court system and everything will work great. And that's where you will make big money. But you know what? That didn't work. The money was flowing out of the United States. That strategy, it seemed to make sense, but it didn't work, because money was flowing to the emerging markets where the real growth was. Now the thing is, cut to actually November, when it was time, and when, if you were following along with us, you took profits on those emerging markets. And what I'm going to show you is, since November, how the money just slowly started to flow into the big American multinational companies. And why is that happening? Because our Fed is still being very positive about pumping money into the economy, because in November our rules seem to change in such a way that we're going to be much more pro-business than everybody thought we would be. Taxes, much, much better than anybody ever thought they were going to be for businessmen, and everything really on the mend, but the Fed still pumping money into the economy, while the rest of the world, while the emerging markets in particular, are worried about inflation. What are their central banks doing? Trying to put a stop to their growth, or to slow their growth quite a bit, by making it more difficult to borrow, trying to pull money out of the economy, taxing people on investment as they try to bring it in. And what's happening is, you can see by this picture, that General Electric gradually began to take off starting in November, and all of those growth areas, they are still the growth areas, but their stocks are not performing. That shows you, by the way, the difference between the fact that an economy has good prospects and what the prices of the stocks are going.